Hello and welcome to another update video about ETH. Ether seems to be pushing. So Ether is about to break the December high. So far, no proper pullback has materialized. And Ether might push higher from here directly, which would be a bit less than ideal, you could say, because without a deep or at least some kind of a substantial pullback, we will have difficulties to really nail down where exactly we stand. I mean, again, I showed it to you in the last videos here on the daily time frame. The setup for ETH is really bullish, and Ether is expected to outperform Bitcoin over the coming months, maybe even years. We'll see. We've got the ETH BTC chart that we follow in parallel, and I mentioned repeatedly that Ether has a more bullish setup than Bitcoin because here we have 3 1-2 setups. Problem is, if we don't really get this wave 2, but it carries on, then I would really need to think about what else this is. It wouldn't be ideal. I would probably have to start to look for something like a diagonal here, that this is a 1, this is a 2, this is an A, B, C structure, and it goes more directly without any pullback into that region around $3,000 to $4,000, a price range that months ago I was laughed at when I highlighted it. How quickly sentiment can change. So again, the setup for ETH is very bullish, but without a deeper pullback, we will have a less than ideal structure, because it will then probably turn into something like a diagonal here. I will need to really think about that, but bear in mind that the low in June 22 was a wave 4, so the wave 5 might be a diagonal, okay? So that could be 1, 2, A, B, C in 3, then we get a 4, 5, but then that will be a little bit too short. I guess the projections I get won't take us to 8 to 12K. Again, it's a bit too early to talk about that really in detail, but I will, observe obviously what's going on here, and then we'll have to change the projections potentially, or at least make you aware what's going on along the way. Looking at the shorter time frame, it's about to break above that December high, or just breaking it. In the last video today, we talked about that really we should get one more high here, one more extension in both the short-term bearish counts as well as the short-term bullish counts. The short-term bearish one, I start to lean towards the short-term bullish one now, but the short-term bearish one, of course, still possible as A, B, C structure where the B wave is overshooting. It will literally depend now on the next pullback. The next pullback is going to tell us the truth, because, this could still be an overshooting B wave, but a very complex B wave, a WXY structure, very weird structure. And if that's the case, then, I mean, this B wave could technically still push higher. But obviously, at some point, it's, especially above the December high, we have to be very mindful that something more bullish might be going on. And that's why already in the last video today, I gave you that direct bullish breakout scenario. It's worth having a bullish scenario on the chart on the smaller time frame, given that no deeper pullback seems to be materializing. So again, it's very much in line with the bigger picture outlook that we are in a very bullish market, but it's not ideal to give us great orientation of where we are in the structure. Anyway, if it pushes higher, we've got 5 waves up now off the Tuesday low, and therefore if we get and now we're breaking, if we get a pullback in wave 2, then this could lead to a third higher and so on. But let's see how high we now go, but certainly it did give us now a 5-wave move to the upside, and the next resistance level is here around 2,500. But we'll see. So let's just adjust that. Obviously the situation is dynamic. So any support level, the bullish support level I have here right now, it now shows support at 2,234. Doesn't mean we have to go down to that level, but it means that it takes a break below 2,234 now to suggest that the C wave down is unfolding due to the 5-wave move to the upside. Again, it would be a very bullish 1-2-1-2 structure, but really, again, if that gets too long as well, I will have difficulties to call that a wave 1. Then again, we might be directly in the third wave without any deeper pullbacks, we'll see. It's a bullish market, and no deep pullback seems to be materializing, but this is now where a pullback should show. Otherwise, we will go more directly towards 3 to 4K, yeah, which is in line with the bigger picture outlook, but we didn't get that deeper pullback that would be ideal for the structure. That's really all I can tell you right now. We just need to see how the market behaves when it comes down. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.